Hi there friends. So welcome to the DFDM read for today. Let's see what the DM has to say to the DF today. And welcome to Triple Eight Sacred Tarot for all my viewers who are returning. Welcome back. For the new ones, welcome to this channel. Hope you like the way I read. Hope you like these channeled messages. These are already pre-shuffled decks. I'm just requesting the spirits to come up with what is it, the channeled message that they would want to share with you. And there are lots of readings out on YouTube, on personal, on Instagram, Facebook. So if this reading is finding its way to you, I feel there is something somewhere lying here that was trying to possibly get to you. All the decks I'm using is here. And these are fluid readings, so whenever they find you is when they were supposed to reach you, is how I feel about these readings. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon in reverse, the Fool, the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords, which is a very interesting energy. Let's clarify, and then I will want to get into the reading without this deck, guys. For the new viewers of my channel, I only take reversals in Everyday Witch Tarot and of course the Rider deck. The other decks I don't take reversals. Don't ask me why, please don't. I can feel some of you asking me why, and I don't know why. Just that's how it's been from the day I started. Okay, please, spirits, can you clarify the Moon? So at the very start, the way I feel this is going is looking like your DM is kind of awakening. Your DM is finally awakening, realizing who they truly are. They had been in the past, I have a feeling they had been in the past, so see what resonates and keep what resonates and leave what part, it's not necessarily the whole reading has to resonate, it just might, and might be some parts resonate a lot more than others. So just keep what resonates, leave what doesn't. I have a feeling in the past your DM was going through a situation where they were undermining themselves. They were not seeing their self-worth. They were undermining themselves for some reason. I'm not getting into those reasons right now. But if you follow sun signs, then I do these readings for sun signs, which you can follow, where I do the past, present, future and everything. So I have a feeling for some reasons they were undermining themselves, and they're now kind of coming out of that zone. They are coming out of this, either they had built something in their mind about themselves, they had a very false perception about something, either this situation or themselves or you. They are coming out of that. They are taking a leap of faith, yes, and I'll clarify with the cards. So I'm just giving a very overall energy, then I'll go into each card. They are coming out of it completely, and they are manifesting it, they are making efforts for it, they are closing out loops that are not looking correct to them. They are in that energy right now, and they are taking a lot of strength for that, by the way. It hasn't been very easy or like a cakewalk. They've had to put in a lot of balance within them to come to this situation. They might have walked away. So Seven of Swords getting clarified by Seven of Swords. Okay, so I'll ask a few more questions and then we'll pull out more cards, because I really want to know what is this repeating Seven of Swords. It could be them walking away and you walking away as well from this situation to give each other that time. So we'll come to this part in a bit. Let's start from here. So you got an Ace of, they got an Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning, a new start. This can be in career, this can be in finances, this could be in monetary terms, this could be also in love. So just because it's a pentacle energy doesn't mean it doesn't mean love. This is a new beginning. It's a new happy beginning. Yes, generally more towards monetary abundance, prosperity. So if this was an issue that was coming between the two of you, because sometimes you know how DMs, and again it's not about the gender, even Any gender can be a DM. It depends on the energy that person is displaying within the connection at that point in time. You know, we keep changing energies. So at this particular time between the two of you in your relationship, whoever is showing the DM energy is the DM. Now it is whoever is showing the DM energy does get bothered about finances. They are usually energies that feel that they would want to take care of the relationship, of the person, and there is a material thing of how the house should look, or what can I buy this person, or what can I gift this person, or where can we travel, and everything requires money. Yes, so for them it does matter, you know. I'm not saying they're materialistic, I'm saying that it is an important factor in their life, and possibly that factor could have impacted this relationship, or could be becoming a little bit of a issue, and that is what is coming as a solution to them. It could be because of teamwork. They have finally understood the reality that everything needs to be balanced, there has to be a teamwork. This could also mean celebration coming in. This could also mean them heading out for a party. But when I see this Emperor card in this situation, you know, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, I see an Emperor card. What this tells me is, for most of you that are hearing this reading, I will go back to that earlier thing with which I started, which is your person, I believe, in the beginning or in the recent past has been going through some sort of self-worth issues. They were not able to see, and then, you know, this goes into the Moon card. It's the energy is flowing from here to the Moon card, which is about deception. So somewhere, you know, they stopped believing in who they truly are and what they truly are, and they are an Emperor, which means your person is most likely in a leadership position, commands authority, gets it as well. You know, your person, the DM in this situation, has that public image, most likely, has that following, has that respect from people, which they get. They are like an emperor, okay, they are like up there, but they were not feeling in this energy in the recent past, which they are now, thanks to this Ace of Pentacles showing up in their life. They are getting this new enlightenment, they are getting this new sort of awakening coming to them in divine timing, where they are moving away from these negative perceptions, they are moving away from deceptions, they are moving away from lies that possibly other people fed into their heads, and they started reducing their self-worth, causing a lot of issues, by the way it looks like, because now they want to move to calmer waters with this Six of Swords. With this new awakening, they want to bring some sort of stability in this relationship between the two of you. If you are not separated, because I don't see apart from the Seven of Swords, which I'll come later, I don't see too much of a separation energy. So I think we have a mixed set of people. Some of you are in separation, some of you are not, and possibly there were just conflicts happening in your life because of this imbalance that was going on when a person is going within, trying to awaken themselves, trying to understand. There's a lot of confusion times, you know. So those are going away. The confusions, the fogginess is lifting. And with that lifting, they do want to move towards calmer waters. They want to move towards happier times. They are feeling a lot more confident. They are feeling a lot more fulfilled. And the best part about this entire read is, I love this card, is the Fool card. This is usually that a 10 number happened and now we are at 0, which is something that was painful, something that was long drawn, something that was burdenish, something that was giving a lot of aches to possibly both of you, of course, because when you're in a relationship, if one is going through it, the other one is as well. So they are ready to take a leap of faith. For those of you hearing this read, because I'm somehow sensing there are a few people who are single who are hearing this read, whoever your DM is and you haven't met them, because I don't have some of the past energies here, except for this a little bit, not too much. I feel whoever your person is awakened and is ready to move towards you. They are currently figuring out a path on how to move towards you after a death and a new beginning. So there is a 13, there is a 0, and there is a 1. So something that had to be cut off has been cut off. Something had to be said goodbye and is being said goodbye. It could be a relationship, it could be a third party, though there is a three of cups, but I'm not seeing a third party per se in this situation. So if you are a person who's single and hearing this read, then your person, whatever had to be ended in their life is ending, and they are manifesting a new beginning. For those of you who are in either separation or have been having a rough time in the recent past with your respective partner, this is a complete spread that tells me that there is a miracle that was being manifested either by you or by them, which is coming your way. They are going to gather whatever strength is needed. These are both strength cards, clarity cards, cards of clear communication, card of balance between the Knight of Swords and the High Priestess, and this is a card of energy. Now, knights can go both ways, guys. You would have heard not just me, but a lot of other tarot readers as well say this. So, but when you see the full spread and you see how the messages are flowing in this flow, this is a beautiful card. This is a beautiful energy combination right here between this. So, if you see, I see a 13, a 0, a 1, a 2. Just see this. There is a 3 and a 4. So, all that I am missing is a 5, and 5s are card of miseries, by the way, usually not at all liked and not at all, favorable conditions. And then you straight away move to a 6 and then a 7. So, this reading is very, very positive. Whoever is receiving this message, if you are feeling tired, I don't know why I am getting this this constant feeling that you're really tired, you're exhausted, you're like at that last step. Don't be. Yes, you've been through a lot, but this person in your life is finally seeing the light, is finally understanding the realities, is finally cutting through the deceptions and lies, and is ready to take that leap of faith, is ready to jump towards you. Leave everything, it required a lot of energy for this person, it required a lot of strength for this person, by the way, to cut out what needed to be cut out. They needed a lot of balance, they could not do it like that in a snap. It needed a lot of willpower, and they've got it now. They've got the balance and the willpower in a very good merge of energies. They are going to be blunt about it, they're going to be strong about it, they're going to be balanced about it. Most importantly, they're not going to take any irrational decision. Here, they're going to take a very balanced, intuitive, there's 2 intuitive cards, and they are then going to take this leap of faith towards you. This 7 of Swords, as I said, I have a feeling what this is, but I would really want to clarify it as well with the cards. What is this 7 of Swords? And I want to take out one more card, please. The Fool again. So, this is repeating. To me, what it means is that your person is taking this leap of faith away from either their codependency issues or from a group of people who deceived them, who were not true to them, who were sneaky, or they are taking a leap of faith away from this energy of theirs which made them abandon you. I have a feeling for a few of you, your DM abandoned you and left you in the cold, okay, and or they were deceived and they were left alone by some group of people which started this entire circle or cycle. There is some energy of sneakishly leaving, sneakishly going behind the back and moving. So they are now moving out of those energies. They've understood the realities and they are moving away from those energies, trying to make their way back to you. When? Oh my God, I again feel that question coming. When? Okay, and as I always say, there's nothing wrong or right ever, okay, that's what I feel. I mean, we all have those questions, don't we? I mean, if I'm in this situation, even I'll have those questions. So don't worry, we will hopefully, so ask your questions, guys, ask your question, and these cards usually, through them the messages get channeled. So if you have any specific questions, do ask and we'll request the spirits to answer you. There's one question that the spirit would like to ask your DM or you, because these are advice cards and I always feel advice cards come out for both people in a relationship. Are you trying to reach a goal and keep getting pulled off course? Maintain your focus, identify and release distractions, keeping from moving forward. Okay, now, okay, hold on, guys. I think I want to take this again then with this advice card. It is possible that your DM starts moving towards you and gets pulled back by the devil energies, and those people who are, I think in your situation, there are a few either codependency issues, or there are some sort of addictions, or there is a group of people for that matter who keep discouraging this person from taking the leap of faith. I'm getting that feeling after hearing this advice card. I have a feeling this person wants to come forward and then something holds them back and they don't actually make that leap of faith. Something is stopping them from making this leap of faith. Very honestly. They want to do it. They are about to, say, text you, message you, call you, come towards you, and they get pulled back. So they are trying to reach the goal, but they get pulled off course because they're still not able to focus or visualize their future that well. They're not able to gain that much strength right now. So you'll have to give this time. Okay, I can get a feeling that this needs some more time, because there is an end to this cycle also. Trust me, there's always endings to these cycles. Eventually they would have burn out that complete sense of devilish energies, or complete sense of the deceptions, lies, anybody holding them back, and they'll eventually take that leap of faith which will lead to you. But right now, for some of you, either they will be able to overcome. Okay, let me ask that question. I can feel that question coming towards me. So, what will be the outcome of this cycle? Can I please know? Spirits, please to advise all the people who are getting this read, what is the outcome? So, there are a couple of scenarios. I am getting 3 scenarios here, people. Okay. There are actually 3 scenarios. The first scenario, for some of you, they will actually be able to make their way to you. They will understand that this is a twin flame. They will understand that you are their soulmate. They will understand that you are the one. And they will be able to take the plunge. They'll do it. In a second scenario, I'm getting, in fact, second and third scenario are very similar. In the second scenario, it is Queen of Pentacles. So, they are going to feel abundant, or they will see you as this, and they will stop in their path and go through the cycle again. And 9 of Cups tells me, somebody who is a little self-engrossed. They start to come towards you, then they become too self-absorbed and they go back. They still want to do a little more self-love. This is more about monetary, this is more about love. That's where the difference between the 2 scenarios is, although they're very similar. In both the cases, they become self-absorbed. Either they become self-absorbed in their work, in their business, in their career, or in their emotions. They get into overthinking, or possibly, just get too self-absorbed within their own emotions, or they get too self-absorbed within their wealth creation, monetary terms, in their career, in their business. So, these are the 3 scenarios I am seeing, guys. I'll try and clarify more from here. In the meantime, I would only request you that you can do these affirmations that I'm always safe and protected. My business is great success and endures all economic cycles with ease. It is easy for me to remove obstacles from my path. I'm able to handle challenges. You can listen to Archangel Michael music as well, available free on YouTube, trust me. A few days of this, if you start healing and if you start sending them these healing powers, because you are DMs and DFs, there is a twin flame story here. You will be able to send them the positive vibes that they need to break this cycle and come towards you. You can send them this positive vibe that they can actually feel the emperor. They are downgrading themselves again. They are not seeing that self-worth, and they get into this confusion and stop in the middle of their path. So, my only request to all of you, even the first scenario here, the second and the third scenario is, do send them the healing power. It makes a lot of difference. Makes a lot of difference, trust me. And it does take time as well. It doesn't happen, nothing happens overnight. So if you are either meditating, listening to music, hearing certain discourses, doing affirmations, it does take time. So do start, do help them in this journey. And my finances are causing trouble. So this I think is for the second scenario. The second scenario, people, it is coming out like no more games. They also don't want any more games. They feel lonely without you. They are missing you. They are missing that foundation, that pillar that you give them. And they do want to come back. Seriously, I have so much of comeback cards that this is like a little hit to me only. I'm feeling a little, why? Why are you holding yourself back? Why are you going into these two energies? Why not taking this energy? So I think DFs, all those DFs to whom this message is reaching out, please do try, help them get out of this circle, because they definitely want to get out of this circle. My finances are causing trouble for some of you. As the reading started, it was finances that were cause a new beginning. They do want this. DFs, please, if you're thinking they don't want it, remember our promise. They remember all the promises they have made to you, and they want to live by those promises. So don't think that they are not interested in this relationship. There might have been a distance between the two of you, might not have been as communicative in the recent past. In some cases, physical distance as well is possible. They are definitely wanting this. They are pulling all their strength that they can, and at this time I guess you can be feeling stuck. They are feeling stuck and you can help them. This is that angle of feeling stuck, this last bit. So my request, my earnest request to all DFs, do help them, do reach out. If you are talking to them, if you are in separation, you're not really talking, or even if you're talking to them, you're not sure what to tell them, just do these healings within yourself, and just think of them and send this message, send those healing powers to them, and they will be able to come out of this situation. This can stay a secret between us, okay? You don't have to go tell them everything, but you can just send them through your spirit. You can send them these soul connection you are, so you can send them this confidence, this strength that they need, this last bit of strength that they need to literally cut this off and come to you. And then there's a huge happy zone that can start, this new beginning that both of you would be really looking forward to can start. So this is the message I have in this reading. I hope it resonated. Do give me a like, please. It really boosts my morale to put more of these readings out there. So looking forward to hearing, looking forward to your comments. I hope everything gets sorted out very soon and you are very happy in your life, and seeing you soon again on the channel. Thank you.